Hey there guys, Jason from Remax Real Estate Center here. Today I'm driving around and I've got this thought in my head about what I want to talk about this week. And this week I want to go over the 3 options you have as a seller when you receive an offer. It's getting really windy out here and my car is shaking, making a lot of noise, so I think I'm going to take it back to the office. Much better. It's a lot more tame in here and the wind is really picking up outside. I think the storm's on its way. Now, the thing I want to talk about this week is something that very much pertains to sellers but can also be useful to buyers, and that is, what are the 3 options a seller has when an offer is presented to them? Number 1, well, they can accept the offer. That is something that we don't see very often in a balanced market where you're going to be negotiating back and forth, but it's becoming very common now as bully offers are being placed, or in big multiple offer situations, sellers are accepting a very, very satisfactory offer. Number 2, you can sign back an offer. This is another one that we hear about a lot, and usually these first 2 options are the ones that you're going to think about. They're the ones that are going to jump out to you when you think about receiving an offer. Signing back an offer would essentially be looking at all aspects of the agreement, striking out things that you're not happy with, and trying to renegotiate those terms. You don't have to accept the offer that's sitting in front of you. You don't even have to renegotiate it, or you can try going back and forth a couple times. But you know what? If you're not getting somewhere with a certain potential buyer, it's worth talking to your realtor about what your options are in terms of walking away. A lot of times in real estate, it's hard to get that initial offer. And especially if your place has been sitting for a while, or if your circumstance has shown that there isn't a ton of interest in your property or as much as you expected, it's a big move, in my opinion, to not try to work with an offer that's in front of you. As is the case with any step in the real estate process, it's important to speak with your realtor about what the likelihood is of maybe tweaking the marketing, doing more open houses, doing something else to get more interest in your property, to see if maybe it does make more sense for you to not deal with this offer right now and push for something a little bit better down the line. Keep in mind that your most aggressive offers are going to come earlier in your listing. The more days your place is sitting on market, the more leverage a buyer sees in negotiating with you to get prices lower in better conditions for themselves. This whole conversation is just about you remembering that you do have a lot of options as a seller, especially in Kitchener-Waterloo's current seller's market. Don't forget it. I hope this has been insightful. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. All the best, and I will see you next week.